Welcome, curious minds, to Quantum, the channel where we unravel the mysteries behind the creation of everyday wonders and how everything is made. Today, we're diving into the delicious world of cocoa enchantment. Buckle up as we embark on a sweet journey to uncover the secrets of how chocolate, that irresistible delight, is meticulously crafted from bean to bar. Get ready for a delectable adventure in today's episode. Did you know that since the year 1750 BC, people have been consuming chocolate? As a matter of fact, ancient people were so enamored with chocolate that they utilized it not only as a health remedy, but also in religious ceremonies. At the present day, this delicacy may be found in every region of the world, and businesses ship out as much as 3 million tons of it annually. So how do they keep it going? To begin our voyage, we travel all the way to Africa, which was once the home of the Mayans, who were the first people to uncover the mysteries of the cacao tree. But the fact that they were located in a certain spot was more important than their ability to solve mysteries. It's important to note that in order for the cocoa tree to flourish, it requires extremely particular conditions, such as a temperature of 25 degrees and a humidity of 80% or more. Only specific regions along the globe's equator meet these requirements, and the Mayans controlled one of these areas. Even today, this region is responsible for the production of the vast bulk of the world's cocoa supply. Now here's where it gets interesting. During the time of the Mayans, there has not been a significant shift in the method that was used to harvest cocoa. This is primarily due to the fact that cacao trees are quite fragile, and the pods of cacao do not simply fall to the ground. Consequently, they are severed manually, one at a time for this reason. It's possible that this will be a laborious task, and it will not become significantly less difficult in the future because the beans will also need to be removed manually. Because of this, every worker is required to take a seat and summon their inner fruit ninja in order to secure the beans, which are currently covered with a sticky white pulp. In the event that you believe that it does not resemble chocolate in any way, you would be correct. In order for the cacao beans to acquire their appearance and aroma, they have not yet been subjected to a vital process. During the fermentation process, the beans and the pulp are stored in specialized containers that are covered with banana leaves. The process can take anywhere from 3 to 9 days. A significant reason for the significance of this procedure is that it not only eliminates bacteria and removes the white pulp, but it also imparts the beans with their distinctive brown color and flavor. The beans that have been fermented are now prepared to be dried in the sun. The removal of moisture and the prevention of the growth of mold, bacteria, and fungi are the primary reasons for this action. The flavor of the beans is also enhanced as a result of this, which is an additional advantage. Following the completion of this step, the beans are prepared to be sent to manufacturers located all over the world. Once the beans have arrived at the factory, a group of quality assurance officers inspect them until they are satisfied. In order to ensure that the beans have the appropriate color and have the desired consistency, this step involves chopping them. The beans are roasted at a specialized processing factory once they have been certified by the quality assurance team. The roasting process begins with the beans being placed on screens, and then they're placed in rotating cylinders through which warm air is forced for a length of time ranging from 30 minutes to 2 hours. The beans have a moisture content that has decreased from approximately 7% to approximately 1%. The process of roasting also sets off a browning reaction, which involves the interaction of more than 300 distinct compounds that are present in the cacao beans with one another. At this point, the beans start to create the robust flavor that's typically associated with chocolate. After the roasting process is complete, the cacao meat, also known as the nib, should be able to be readily separated from the shell, which is referred to as the husk. An industrial device known as the winnower is used to do this task. The machine's vibrating shelves separate the nibs from the husks, which are then blasted away by a fan, leaving the priceless nibs ready for the following step. The husks are then transported to another location. After that, the nibs are ground into a paste that is dense and dark brown in color, and this is the point at which things start to really get going. Because of the process, a chocolate is altered in composition, and as a result, it emerges from the grinder looking like a syrup that's extremely thick. Chocolate liquor is the name given to the syrup, which has a scent that's very similar to that of alcohol. It's possible to use an alkaline solution to treat the liquor in order to achieve the desired result of producing cocoa powder. The cocoa will become darker in color as a result of this, and its flavor will become more subdued. Additionally, a tendency of the nibs to form clumps will be reduced for the same reason. It's now time to defatten the alkaline chocolate liquid, which means that significant quantities of fat or chocolate butter have been extracted from it. At this point, the solid material that has been produced, which is frequently referred to as press cake, is broken, chopped, or crushed before being sifted in order to generate cocoa powder. Do you recall the cocoa butter that was removed from the previous step? As it turns out, it's not a disposable object, but rather an essential component in the production of chocolate candy. The chocolate is given its silky smoothness and uniform consistency by a process known as conching, which involves the mixture of chocolate liquid and the chocolate. It's possible to add other ingredients such as powdered milk, sugar, or vanilla. However, this will depend on the type of chocolate that's being created. Daniel Peter, a Swiss chocolatier, is credited with the invention of milk chocolate in 1875. He did this by combining powdered milk that Henry Nestle had produced with the liquor. This was the first time that the procedure was used. Now that the texture has been achieved, it's time to give the chocolate its signature snap. In order to do this, a method known as tempering is utilized, in which the chocolate is gradually heated and later cooled. The crystals within the chocolate are changed as a result of this, which results in the chocolate having a consistent composition throughout. Following the tempering process, the chocolate is now ready to be poured into molds in order to create bars of chocolate. The chocolate is examined one more time to make certain that it is free of any air bubbles and that it's in perfect condition. Afterwards, it's packaged in either paper or foil in order to maintain its freshness. Although these chocolate bars may appear to be quite small, the chocolate industry generates up to $50 billion annually. There you have it, fellow enthusiasts, the fascinating journey of how chocolate transforms from humble cacao beans to the beloved bars that sweeten our lives. If you found this exploration as enchanting as we did, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more intriguing insights into the creation of everyday marvels, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an episode of Quantum. Until next time, stay curious.